Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri Pro Tips 14. So the 14th pro tip involves the point Daruma. And we're talking about how to get easy artisan swords. So, just quick breakdown of artisan swords. Every weapon I have here requires a butt ton of artisans, the 3 gargoyles, the cross. I'll take artisans, every weapon past 105, and including some 105s, require artisan swords. No one's gonna go farm, 12 different rhymes to get their rhyme to 100. That's not feasible. No one's gonna go farm 12 crosses, that you just don't do that. So, as we all know, one of the easiest ways to get artisan swords is you go to Neon Koropan, you go to your point exchange, and you can see here, you go to this button, it says artisan sword, you get 3 of them for 50, best deal in the game. So every 50 points, you get, 3 artisans. So how do you get 50 points? So you put money in the game, you get a bunch of skill cards, let's say. So I got a bunch of skill card 5s, skill card 2s, I like my 2s a lot, I like my 5s. They're all good cards. I'm actually a little low on my 4s because I did trade them in the past, but let's just say I wanted to trade in my 5s. They're all worth 5 points each. I'd go, let's trade in, is that enough? So it'd be 40, that'd be 50 points there. So I trade in 7 cards, add it with the 17 I already have, I'd be able to get 3 artisan swords. Alternatively, some people trade in Ogi skills because they're worth 30 points each. You trade in an Ogi 4 skill cards or 2 Ogis and you get artisans. It's not really my cup of tea. I don't like trading in Ogis. I like having them forever. And don't trade in your amulets at all, please. Those are very important. Don't touch those. But you see this card here, this skill card set 3. From the point Daruma, every 3,000 points you get, I'm going to show you guys this after, you can buy one of these cards. I think you can buy like 10 a day. If you put money in, you can buy 10. And then it'll refresh giving you 1 card every day until like a week or 2 weeks go by or some amount of time. But I know at the bare bones of it, you can buy 1 card a day. And it's pretty useful. So I bought in 2 so far. I can trade in 10 points. Boom. 27. So if I buy cards a couple more times, every 10 times you buy the card, you get an artisan. You get 3 artisan swords. So we'll leave that. Oh, this guy said hi. I'll be like, hi. Making a vid. I don't know why people are in Echigo. I don't understand this. I wanted to go somewhere where no one would be, but everyone's here. So, we go to our point exchange. Or not point exchange, actually. I might have something to trade in. We'll see what's there. Yeah, I got some friendship items to trade in. Some recipes. Yagyo-san's tears. Dango. Got a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, just trade in your stuff. Like we usually do. 60 points, real easy. We're 1/3 of the way there. So then you go to your gift exchange. And you go to skill cards. And then you're going to find skill card set 3 here. And then you buy it. It's like the cheapest one. So 3,000. And I can buy up to 10 of them, so it refreshes every now and again. I think every week it'll refresh. So if I bought these 10, I'd have 50 points, so that would be an artisan sword. So for 30,000, you get 3 artisan swords. Okay, so if we go to weapons, because artisan swords are weapons, so you want to buy this artisan sword, it's 20,000, it's 2, if it's 30,000, it's $3. If it's 20,000, it's $2. And this one's going to be $5. And I can't buy multiple of them, I don't think. Oh, they don't stack. Okay, you can buy multiples, right? Oh my god. The cart is full. So there's literally no limit on these sacrificial swords. So we're gonna hit cancel. And then I want to see if there really is a limit to those swords, because that's interesting. So the normal one, but I don't know why you want to buy this one, because that one only goes to 60, right? And this one only goes to 30. Interesting. So that is $40 worth of artisan swords that only go to 30. Interesting. Interesting. That is very interesting, actually. So the pro tip is, you know, it's okay to buy these once in a while, but more often than not, what you're gonna do is you're gonna buy these skill cards. Now, one thing I don't know about, and I don't know if I want to know about it, but the Death Scythe Ogi, I don't know if you can trade it in, because it is cheaper than all the others, right? The Death Scythe one. I can't even afford it. So how much would it cost? 25,000 points? I can't afford that. So if I went to point purchase, how many coins would that be? 10 coins? Okay. I can't buy 99 coins. Get the fuck out of here. So I'd have to buy like 30,000 points. How much does that cost? 30 OC? Okay. So $5. So 10 bucks for the OC is 100,000 coins. Okay. Alright. Am I gonna do that? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Not for that price, because I don't have anything added right now. Yeah, I can't buy it if I wanted to, but for the sake of the video, I will buy $3 worth of coins. I'm sure I'll get that back. Yeah, I'll be at $20 worth at login in a couple days. So I'm gonna go buy the Death Scythe Ogi and see how much that trades in for, if it trades in at all, to see if that might be some kind of secret point tech thing, but I doubt it. Where would that be? It's not a skill card? Oh, it's exchange. Okay. Now let's say at most this trades in for 30 points, right? But if that same point, so $3 would get you, yeah. So that's 3 guaranteed artisans for 30 OC. To put it into perspective, although you can't use in-game OC, you have to put in your own OC for Point Daruma. But for the sake of knowledge, we will buy this Death Scythe Ogi. Cool. And I can buy 2 of these. Cool. Like, no, I want 2. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the shopping plaza. Oh, I have more money here because it counts the in-game OC. Okay. Alright, I have more money than I thought. Alright, cool. Point exchange. Trade in. No, I want a point exchange. So, is that the Death Scythe Ogi? It is. So the Death Scythe Ogi does trade in for 30 points. So it costs, what, 25? So we gotta do math here, so... It costs a little bit less than 10 cards. But it does not trade in for half as much as what 10 boxes would be. 10 cards? No, you 10 cards is your money is worth. You lose about 20 points, it doesn't add up. The cards are a better deal. But now I have a Death Scythe Ogi. That's cool. Alright, and I got 2 more things, so I can trade them in. So we're almost there. Get me some artisans soon. I just gotta build up some points. But that is the pro tip for this video. Just, you know, every 3,000 points, buy a skill card. If you got nothing else you're going for, right? Hi, Ariparaz Branimir. That was a hard name. But, hello. So that is the pro tip I wanted to share with everyone, is the artisan for skill cards. You know, I keep going to the wrong menu. So that's the way to go. So you can buy 10 of these, so $3 nets you 3 artisans. Best deal in the game, and $1 an artisan basically. Just dropping in on break. Oh, hi Ari. You're on break from work. That's cool. So you buy, so $3 gets you 3 artisans. Best deal in the game. So after you've done that, let's say you need more artisans. More. So you want to get, you evolve up to this skill card, because you can trade them all in, I'm pretty sure. So it would cost you $4 for 3. Still a good deal. Where do you farm points for Daruma? Me personally, if I'm going to be farming Daruma points, I will go to Mina Bokyaku in Oshu, because that's the experience place, and there's drops everywhere, because there's hundreds of mobs in that dungeon. So I will go in there and I will just Miyamoto slash everything and kill everything. So that's where I go to farm points for the Daruma. Essentially you can farm points anywhere. The islands are not a good idea because the mobs don't really drop things except for friendship items, lucky boxes, and spirit incense. So the islands are not a good idea for that. Anywhere you fight a lot of mobs. So if I'll make a super pro tip right after this, and it'll explain a really good place to get point Daruma stuff. So I can go over that right after Hagura. But you know, so skill card 4 costs you $4 for another 3 swords. Still another really good deal. So if we put that together, $7 for 6 swords, really good deal. And then the 5s. The 5s are the most costly. And then that's going to be, you know, $5 for 3 swords. Which, you know, if you, let's say some people is like, well, I'd rather just roll the cat. So you roll the cat, you get, you know, you do a 5 roll. So it costs you $16, you get 5 rolls, and let's say every single thing you got was a skill card. Cool. If everything was a skill card, so you got over $16. Excuse my yawning, I woke up a while ago. So let's do that math there. So every skill card is 3 points, that's what you want. So 3 times 5, 3 times 5, 3 times 5, 3 times 5, 3 times 5. So would that be 15 cards? Yeah, so you got 15 cards. So 15 times 5 is 75 points. So for $16, you got 75 points. What's the breakdown to that? So yeah, okay, so that's the, so all these cards are worth 5 points. So if I just add them all in, let's just say, right? So we add 2 to that, so that would be $12 worth. So for $12 in game, you can get 9 artisan swords for $12. But with the 75, let's say points you got from 5 cards, you would only be able to buy 1 pack of artisans. This is the way to go. It's 9 artisans a month for $12. You know, that money could go to, like, I don't know, some kind of charity. But when you're playing Onigiri, everyone's a charity. So you might as well donate to yourself, because you know where that money's going. And the Death Scythe Ogi doubled in price, so don't even worry about that. So, there you go. Best deal in the house. That's my pro tip for this morning. Trade in these cards for artisans. Artisans are life. Don't buy grade powder unless you're affluent in money. But that's the pro tip. Thanks everyone for joining, commenting, asking questions. And Hagara, I will make a video, a pro tip on where to do stuff. It's going to be called multitasking. So stay tuned, and I thank you all for joining me.